Good afternoon, happy Sunday. It is time to prep the pond for winter. So today I'm going to be basically trimming all the plants around the edge of the pond, cutting them back, and also getting it in the pond and getting some of the crap out, some of the dead plant material that will have sunk to the bottom, just to make the pond nice and safe and clean before going into winter. Well, how's this for a nice wee surprise? I just popped into the greenhouse just to put some bulbs in here to overwinter, and I just noticed something. I've watered the veg, obviously it's not died off yet, and look what I've just found. I've only gone and grown an actual courgette. What? I was not expecting that. My tomatoes, some of them, are actually ripening a tiny little bit. I was never giving up on these, so I've got a few tomatoes on there. My cucumber is still growing, although that's probably going to be ready very, very soon. And I've actually, hopefully I can show you, got some tomatoes on these plants as well. I mean, they don't look good at all, but still, look at that. Bloody courgette. Get in. Happy days. So let's get this lot started. Oh dear. Quite looking forward to this actually, so I can see the new fishes better. It's cold. Okay, that's the edges done. Now to do, what now to do, Babs? What we're going to do now? What we're going to do now? We're gonna, well, basically use the net to get the bits out of the pond that's just fallen in. I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to climb in. Oh. Well, it's not perfect. Oops. But I've got the worst out, so it's time to get in now. Look at this stuff. Ah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thanks. Oh dear. So yeah, it's time to get in and start seeing what's in the bottom of the pond. Does look like fun? It actually is. I'm getting manky, but I keep doing that. My jumper covered. Anyhow, so when you've got this much plant life in your pond, the dead and decaying matter obviously all sinks to the bottom, and that's what causes, I've forgotten what gas it is. It could be nitrogen, I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, causes a gas that's obviously harmful to fish. And because I lost so many fish last year, I think that might be what it was, so I'm determined not to have the same thing happen again. So I'm just getting right down at the deep bits, seeing if I can just pull up any dead and dying stuff, and look, this is what it brings up. That is just sludge. Doesn't stink though, you'd think it would, but it doesn't. But anyway, so that's what I'm trying to bring up. But I'm also fearful that there might be really young fish in here somewhere, because for the past 2 years I've had, the fish have actually bred themselves, and I've had baby fish, so I'm a bit worried that by doing this I could be destroying any baby fish. I don't know. Oh dear. It's like getting stuck between a rock and a hard place, because on one hand I want to save the fish I've got, and on the other hand I don't want to kill the babies, but yeah, a lot more sludge. What are you doing in the flower bed? Thank you. Anyhow. What are you blaming for? Oh yeah, just carry on doing a little bit more of this. Won't me, Freddie? Oh, gorgeous. No, not gorgeous. There we have it. The pond is ready for winter, I guess. As and when the lily leaves and flowers die off, I'll pick them out and bin them. Other than that, it'll just be a case of taking the net to it every now and then. Now it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So it sounds like, or it looks like, the pump and the filter are doing their job, but the muck in the bottom was nowhere near as bad as I expected it to be, and I've really mixed it up, so that's why it looks like dirty soup now. But anywho, there we are. I'm happy with that, and hopefully the fishies are too. So that's the pond cleaned out, and I've just been for a run with the Poco. Now back, and I'm going to get the birds cleaned out before I head for my shower and wash my hair. Here's the birds. I just put some corn down for the chickens, and the ducks are all coming in because they want some as well now. Look at them. Gorgeous bambinos, aren't they? Anyway, thank you for watching this week's video. If you've got a fish pond and you prepare it for the winter, what do you do? I've had a pond for years and I've done the same thing every year, but only last year something obviously went wrong and I lost most of my fish. Does anybody have any ideas why that might happen? And have you got any other suggestions for me to prep my pond properly? If you do, I'm all ears. Thank you very much. But yes, I will see you in the next video. Bye.